Walaikum salam, pawns up, nagu salam, all that good stuff. You know, we had to get that tea in or that herbal medicine, as we say. Before we start, all right, we open up our Fatiha. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most beneficent. Thee do we worship, thine aid we seek. Show us the straight way, the way of those whom have bestowed thy grace, the way of those whom portions is not a wrath and have gone out astray. Amen. I mean, on social media, like with what going on with our beloved brother Sean Reed and the brother Ahmad out in Georgia and the brother in Indianapolis and all that. I think I'm speaking to, in light of this, speaking to a different perspective of this in a post on my own personal page. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, enough is enough. Like, how many times we gonna continue to let these people kill us down, shoot us down, and all that without no hint at no type of repercussions or consequences behind their deeds and actions. Yes, I'm with you. Like, we definitely need to push that needle on that. We definitely need to enforce our own human rights as a people. But again, I'm against sending my people, brother, sister, your people, you know what I'm saying, all our people of color to the guillotine, to the slaughter. I mean, it's an art to everything. It's an art in war, beloved. It's an art in how we, you know what I'm saying, can move. And we got, you know what I'm saying, my thing and my understanding. And also we can all come to the table and have a collective build on going forward. But until we really address as a people the root of the problem, part, you know what I'm saying, they killing us down, true or no, but they ain't really the problem. The problem is we divided. When we get into like they whole mission or they whole program when they took over Africa, when they took over the America, we talking about the powers that be, colonialism, imperialism, and all of those lisms and whatnot. Like, it was a program where they did divide and conquer. We seen that happen like with the Arab slave trade. That's how they was able to manipulate tribal leadership by divide and conquer. Say for instance, hypothetically, like this brother might be, according to the law of the land at that time, like it was like tribal, meaning that the son the family of the king or the person in position would be left to rule when that person passed on. Say for instance, you got two different brothers competing for their position in the throne. What a lot of these devils did was they would manipulate the person who they can control to implement their agenda in those particular land. I mean, the same thing going on in the community, same thing going on in the tribe, same thing we saw and witnessed with COINTELPRO, etc., etc. And we gotta approach this with a mind. Like, I ain't advocating like laying down or nothing like that. No, I ain't advocating like, I don't know where we're going with that, but what I'm speaking on, but well, I mean, I ain't advocating we all gotta be on the same mind or on the same wavelength. Like, we can have unity without uniformity. Meaning that we ain't gotta all be up under the same umbrella, we ain't gotta all think the same, we ain't gotta all have the same principles and makeup and all that, but we gotta have a mission or plan or action. Like, what is the mission? Like, what the ultimate goal? Like, we won't land. Like, it's a lot of things we need as a people, you know what I'm saying, that'll be better received if we act as a collective or we demand that as a collective as opposed to our individual island. But it's some type of umbrella, some type of, what they call it, like a union that need to be in place for something. I mean, my suggestion, something we using the energy, the hate that we got, let rally around creating infrastructure, let rally around get organized. Cause man, we fighting a war on like 4 different fronts. We fighting a war with some of our own people. We fighting a war, a financial war, understanding that the same reason that left us damage as the same after slavery, the same reason that a lot of these racing coats are profiting right now. So we fight Like I said, we fighting ourselves, we fighting the financial war, we fighting the powers that be, we fighting this prison industrial complex, man. We fighting on so many different levels that we really can't focus on one thing, but at the same on and focusing on umbrella, like we just gotta establish like some type of union as a people. I don't know whether we call it a Black United or something, whatever. We need some type of unity that we can all pour our resources, our insight into acting or enforcing our policies and our program throughout this umbrella. That's the only way I see it. Like, as an individual, we all know, as an individual, we can't really do nothing. When I'm saying individual, I ain't just saying like myself as an individual. I'm saying as an individual when we break down like a different tribe, like the Moorish, Sun Temple, the Nation of Islam, White Lord, Christian, Muslim. We got so many people of our people on different islands fighting a different fight. But if we kind of pool our insight, pool our understanding together, what you learn in your background, what I learned in my background, what she or he or their organization or whatever they got to offer, and we just kind of put all that together and start building it from there. Cause the first thing when we talking about nation building, that really what ultimately need to happen. We protect our people if they're part of the nation, and injustice like that, it'll be met with us, cause they got to deal with the justice or the consortium or the unity of the people. But we all divided right now, fam. And I ain't just saying we got to be all unified or uniformity. Like, we just need some type of collective unity. Cause again, like, I don't know how I read this or in the understanding, we gotta understand it. If we go out there and just using all for the height of killing, you know what I'm saying, killing some white people or something to feel like the point we done expressed our justice. Like, after that mission gone or accomplishing that, when people start to feel like, okay, that's enough, like, then what? We gotta deal with the repercussions of that. Nah, man, we gotta have a whole agenda. We gotta have a whole plan. Cause at the end of the day, we talking about nation building because we was put in a situation that we in a nation that never was designed or meant for us to succeed in. So that's my understanding and take on that. Like, those with eyes let them see and with ear let them hear. You know what I'm saying? The fruit that's in the message of what I'm speaking on. But I leave as I came in love, peace, truth, freedom, and justice. Almighty. And like we close out with the Lord prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us of our trespasses, as we forget those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. God bless.